Warm greetings. I am Dr. R. Anitha, Assistant Professor in Commerce A&F, PhD College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. I am going to deliver a PPT related to marketing. First, we will see about what is market. The term market is derived from the Latin word marketus, which means to trade. It is nothing but a place where the buyers and sellers meet personally to make the purchase and sales. Next, we will see about marketing. Marketing is nothing but a set of activities to facilitate the flow of goods from the producer to the consumer in the process of distribution. Now, we will see about the modern concept of marketing. The modern concept of marketing is nothing but it is a process of determining the consumer's demand for the product and then motivating the sales and distributing it to the ultimate consumers at a profit. Whereas the traditional marketing was related to sellers and it is called as a seller market, but the modern marketing is related to consumers as the king in the market. It is called as consumers marketing. And we will see about the functions of marketing. Basically, the functions of marketing is divided into three categories: functions of exchange, functions of physical distribution, and facilitating functions. The functions of exchange are related to buying and selling. These two are the more important functions where marketing is held based on these two functions. A producer must sell his products in the market and the consumers purchase the products in the market. And next comes the functions of exchange, which means a produced product must be transported from the place of manufacturing to the place of marketing. For that we need the transportation, and the product should be stored and warehoused in a place so that it can be standardized, graded and packed and it can be created a brand image. For that we need the branding function too. So these are the functions of physical evidence or physical treatment. And next we will see about the ancillary functions or facilitating functions. And for every process of marketing we need finance, and financing is the main function for the marketing also, to allocate the budget related to promotional activities to promote the marketing. And next, pricing. Pricing is the main important tool of marketing, where the producer must think of the consumer's mind and affordable to be paid by the consumers for that particular product. And risk bearing or insurancing the product is the main function, where all the products must be insured to meet the uncertainties in the future. And the next main function is sales promotional activity, where a product is made popular among the consumers only through the sales promotional activities like advertising. Advertising forms the main part of sales promotional activities for every marketing process. Next comes the marketing mix. Marketing mix is nothing but the strategies followed by the marketer in the process of marketing the product. Basically, in traditional marketing we have 4 P's, that is product, promotion, place and price. Product is nothing but is to make known the consumers and the manufacturer what is the demand for a particular product, and how to make the product appeal to the consumers. And nowadays package plays a main role in marketing the products. Next comes the next P, promotion, is nothing but it makes the customers aware of a product through the promotional tools like advertising, coupons, rebates, publicity and all. And the next P is place, which says about the distribution of the product in the right place, in the right time, at the right amount and in the right condition. And it also deals with the transportation, warehouse and storage. And the next important P is price, which consumers and the manufacturers make the importance of it, that is how much the customers are willing to pay must be kept in the mind of the manufacturers, and what is the affordable price by the consumers, and it also must meet the competitive price which are in the market. So that the company makes a profit out of it. Then the next segment is about traditional marketing. We had only 4 P's, but as the modern marketing is based on the consumers, we have additional 3 P's too, that is package. Package plays an important role as it attracts the consumers in many ways. And next comes the people, as the consumers are the king in the market. The consumers are very important. Depending upon the consumers, consumers' needs and wants, the products are produced. The next is the physical distribution or the channels of distribution, where the product distributes from the right place from the manufacturer to the end users of the market. Then the next segment is about advertising. As I have already told you about the sales promotional tools, the advertising plays a main important promotional tool for marketing. The word advertising is derived from the French word advertir, which means to notify or to inform. According to American Marketing Association, advertising is nothing but a paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of goods and services by an identified sponsor. Objectives of advertising. There are 5 main objectives of advertising: getting the attention of the consumers, building the sales and the profits for the manufacturers, and brand switching and the minds of the consumers when the new brands are introduced in the market, and building brand awareness in the minds of the consumers, and promoting immediate action by purchasing the products to satisfy the needs and wants of the consumers. Next, we will see about the features of advertising. It is told in the definition itself, it is a non-personal form of communication where both the manufacturer or the consumer will not involve in that advertising process, and it is a paid form of communication. The messages are communicated from through the advertising to the consumers, or consumers are informed about the products through the advertising, and it requires the presence of sponsor for advertising, for doing the advertising campaign and advertising budget. So there must be a presence of sponsor, and the medium of advertising is very much important, as these vehicles carry on the advertising to meet the large amount of masses. And next, the advertising, the main feature of advertising is also it reaches the mass consumers at a time. So it reaches variety of consumers. These are the features of advertising. Next, we will see about the importance of advertising to producers. It helps to introduce new products and induce new potential consumers, and reminding the users about the product, to create brand image and to highlight the brand character apart from the competitive products, and next to educate the consumers about the new uses of the product, and to support the dealers in transferring the product from the manufacturer to the end users of the product. Now we will see about ADAS model, which is a popular model in advertising. Every advertiser will follow this ADAS model. ADAS stands for awareness, interest, desire and action. It creates awareness in the minds of the consumers and generates interest, and it creates desire in the minds of the consumers to purchase the product, and it comes into action while the consumer purchases the product and consumes the products and satisfies his needs and wants. This is a process of advertising also. This ADAS model can be used also as a process of advertising. Now we will see about the 5 M's of advertising, which is the most important one in advertising, in making the advertising by an advertiser. Means first M is about mission. He must first determine what is the objective of advertising, and next how much amount of money is needed for that particular advertising campaign, and then what is the message he is to convey to the consumers about that particular product, and how much amount of message is to be conveyed and in what manner. And next is about media, through which vehicle or media this advertisement should be advertised so that it reaches large number of consumers. And next comes about measurement. The end is nothing but the end result of the advertising is what is called as measurement. How can the advertising be evaluated? Most probably the advertising is evaluated on the basis of increase in sales or creating demand in sales. Next we will say about the types of advertising. Mainly we have 5 types of advertising. The first advertising is print advertising, which is given in newspapers, magazines in a printed form. Next comes the broadcasting advertising, which is advertised through televisions and radio advertisements. And next is outdoor advertisings, which means that which is kept on the roadside, hoardings, banners, flags and wraps, etc. Then we will see about the covert advertising, which is the modern type of advertising which is displayed over the internet and digital devices. As more consumers are exposed to social media nowadays, the covert advertising plays an important role in making the product popular among the consumers. Next is the public service advertisement, which is nothing but it is done by the government and non-profit organizations for the welfare of the society through the TV show, YouTube and video, etc. We will say about the advantages of advertising. The main advantages of advertising are it reduces the per unit cost of a product as it reaches large number of consumers at once with a low cost. Then it helps brand building, it helps in launching new products, and it increases the customer's confidence about the product, and it reduces the customer turnover. It helps to attract new customers and educates the customers about the features of the product and where the product is available and how the product can be used. And these are the advantages of advertising. And next is the disadvantages of advertising. Where there is pros, there are cons too. So, in advertising too, it is in these types of advertisings are applicable only for big businesses where the budget can be allotted in a large lump sum amount, so that the advertising will be very attractive to the consumers. So that it increases the cost and it confuses the buyer, as there are many advertisements are carried out for a single product too. It also misleads, as if the messages are misunderstood by the consumers. So, these are the disadvantages of advertising. So, that is all about the marketing and advertising presentation. Thank you all.